Yo, Mr. Cow, hope you're doing well. Can I get a welcome to the jungle?
I don't like you.
How do
I
you
think
expect
you're
me
a
to
terrible person.
Ah, it is crazy. And my plan for the video, I'm gonna put the text on screen right now that I texted my homie. This was my plan for what I wanted for the video. It was gonna be a chill video. I've already handled now that I texted my homie.
I don't give a f what she said. Talk shit first, so she said what she wants. Everyone is soft AF. You're trying to make me a victim. I'm him. I'm him. She's not a problem. She's in just structure. Leave her alone. It's gonna be. Have her hit a trick shot. Sure.
Homie. This was my plan for what I wanted for the video. It was gonna be a chill video. We already handled it on Discord. She messaged me saying, "Oh, you're funny AF. I'm excited to make this video." Like, she was showing love. We were cool. I was showing her my dog. She was showing me her dog. Like, we were chilling. Thought everything was cool. And then she pulls up.
Yeah, I'm watching. Chill out.
Whatever. I apologized to her multiple times, but this is where it went. Let's watch the video.
Look.
Hi.
Good to meet you. How you feeling?
Off rip. I'm so chill. All right, so then we get to my apartment, and I'm honestly just gonna leave it uncut.
I'm watching it.
To see everything. There is a certain part that I'm gonna have to cut out because she says something crazy. This is it. This is the only recording that we had. It wasn't exactly how I wanted it filmed. I never really got to film my part, but here we are. Let's watch
Yo.
It really isn't, girl.
For sure.
Right.
And honestly, I just kind of went more internet trolling route. That's why I said like everything. I don't know. I'm at this point, I'm just trolling because it's like, what else can I do with that situation other than speak out about it? Like, I can't control anything legally, so all I can do is just keep talking about it and being public. And you kind of just got caught.
No,
unfortunately, this is
fair.
such bad timing for you. You know what I
Fair.
mean?
Using me as a poster child for your hate sucks.
Well, it's not
when I
using
didn't
you
know.
as a poster child. I can see how you feel that way. I fully understand, but that's not my intentions at all. No matter who it was, whoever they decided to use as a token for that recruit, I would have said the same thing. Doesn't matter
Which
who it
is
was.
Oh my God,
because
no
there's
one
no
cares.
Could've been a
face
guy,
for the
could've been a
people
girl,
that you
didn't-
hate. Because there's no face,
It's
there's
harder.
no logo.
Yeah.
Because there's no face, your fans see that and they see my face and they're like, okay, well, we'll direct all our hate that he has at her.
But this is my thing. They already knew what my position at FaZe was. I was exposing everything from numbers.
But they didn't
recruits.
have a face to hate.
For sure, but like, why would they even put you in that position? Why would they put you in a position knowing what would happen? You think they
I
thought
don't know,
there's
but-
not 1% chance that they thought it was going to go well
But
for you,
it's
but they
still
did it
not
anyways.
deserved of me.
For sure, but that's why I said it's never about you. If you watch my original video, I said,
But I'm getting death threats and people have found my number.
yeah, I mean,
I don't know how they found my number.
that's something obviously I don't want, and I never directed hate towards you. The only reason I said what I said was because of the kitchen.
Like, why she even do that face, bro? If you watch my original video, I did not direct hate towards her. That's so annoying. I was being so nice. Like, I don't get it.
Comment. Like, I thought we were trolling at that point. I said, don't get barbecued in the process. You
No, but
said
I
you
was
can handle it.
Guys, I don't want to rant for an hour about this shit. I disagree with both stances. I disagree with both.
All of that
Flat out.
before the barbecue comment.
Yeah, but if you watch my initial video, I do not say anything bad about you. I'm like, it's not about you. But you took it that way, I guess because of the troll Stranger Things comment.
People
made
were
you feel
mean to
some
me
type of way.
about because of you before I said anything, before I responded.
Pardon?
I was getting hate because of you before I even responded.
I mean, you can't necessarily say because of me. They would, if I didn't say anything, you would have got hate. You know that, right? If I didn't open my mouth, people would still disagree with the recruit. It's not really on me.
Okay. Okay. See, I mean, now it seems people say, why do you disagree? And I'll say why. Because he now doubles on his take. Because it's not because there's a bunch of oil and there's a crazy amount of oil, right? That you can say, oh, I'm gonna inflame all of it and say, well, the oil was there, bro. I mean, this was gonna catch on fire regardless. Yeah, but dude, I mean, bro, you lit that shit on fucking fire. That, I mean, if you want to do that, it's fine. But still, you still have to say like, yeah, I did that. I caused the fire.
I just kind of voiced everyone's opinion. Because people feel that way. And again, it's not against you. You don't have to feel like you aren't capable of certain things just because it isn't necessarily FaZe and what matches with our history. It's like not against you. But that's why I was always
Because present the reality where he did the opposite and said, yo guys, chill the fuck out, man. It's not like that, man. It's just because this and that. And he was chill about it. With the response is to have hate, a tiny bit of a small fire, and then they were indifferent. So I think it's not a good take, that's all. Let me just rewind this.
you aren't capable of certain things just because it isn't necessarily FaZe and what matches with our history. It's like not against you. But that's why I was always confused with the choice, because you didn't really have friends in FaZe. You had more friends outside of FaZe, 100 Thieves, people like that.
But instead
So I
of
was always
trying to
confused about
understand
the
the
decision.
recruit, you just hated on it immediately.
Well, because I know what the recruit is for. I know the deep meaning behind what they do. It's not for fun and for what they actually think is good for the brand.
They could have gone with people with more viewers.
It's not, but then they have more leverage over them. They need people that will listen to them more right now.
But I'm not listening. I'm doing my
well,
own
I mean,
thing.
you kind of still did what they wanted you to with the recruit and stuff.
Wait,
like
what?
that. Like you still agreed to join and do all that. They wanted that.
Because of everything I wanted. In the meeting, I had meetings with multiple orgs, and in each meeting, I set out my game plan for what I want to do in this industry.
Yeah.
And if no one signed on and no one agreed to the things I wanted to do, then I wouldn't sign with an org. I can do that on my own. I have a platform.
But then, so why did you do the choice if you knew all these things about it? Even when you brought up the stuff that obviously I had no part in the Muse stuff. I don't know why you attached me to that, but I feel it. Why would you join knowing that as well? And why would you join knowing it's being exposed? And why would you agree to that knowing that that's not even what the community would want? Especially when I showed that there was no interaction between your name and FaZe on Twitter in its whole, right? There's not a single tweet with you and FaZe.
There was.
Oh, I mean, bro. At that point, then you could just say flat out that, that she doesn't fit in any org, in any of gaming. I mean, at that point, I feel like that's kind of the message he's trying to send, like that it's not a good fit for anybody. Which you can debate whether that's true or not. And you say, who cares? Look, I mean, look at you guys. Look at you guys. You're just like, oh my god, she doesn't. Oh my god, she doesn't. Guys, you don't even have to.
That was a few years ago.
You don't even have to go to these links because now he's getting offended on the behalf of FaZe or whatever, right? It's if you don't agree across the board, it doesn't matter if it's FaZe or anybody else. Like what?
Name and FaZe on Twitter in its whole, right? There's not a single
Well,
tweet
there
with
was
you and FaZe.
a few years ago. I deleted it.
What does it matter?
A year ago, they did a tweet that said like we want more women in FaZe, and I responded to it. But then I deleted it when I started having meetings. Because
and again,
I
it's
didn't
no
wanna
offense
have
against
time.
you, but it's like we are in a position where we have to give the
Okay.
fans what they want. They haven't had.
Okay, champ. You guys a question mark? Okay, then tell me how Snoop Dogg has more ties to any of this than her. How is Snoop Dogg more ingrained or a better fit than she is? And where was the outrage for that? And what was the modeling about that? Where was the fucking the schmollers and where was the FaZe video when it comes to fucking like, Snoop Dogg and shit like that? Oh.
Had it in years, and it's like if it's just you.
Oh, because more clout. So now you're basing your choice based on pure clout. It's like you move the goal. This is called moving the goalpost. So what you're doing is that people are mauled about something, and there's hate that for a certain reason, and people want to avoid what that reason is, and instead they create a goose chase of goals, and if you reach that goal, they move the goalpost. You show another example, move the goalpost, and you're just goalposting, and that's cringe as fuck as an argumented strategy. It's cringe.
You've never been talked with.
It's cringe as fuck.
Have a connection with people, and again, it's not against you. It's like I shouldn't be a fucking Laker right now. Like I have no parts. Why would they make me a Laker? I have no parts with that. It's like certain things. I'm not need to say, I don't want to like put you down or say like you're not worthy, this, that, of course, but it just was pulled too early, right? It was too early. It should have actually made sure you knew everybody, connected with everybody, but you
Snoop Dogg has played COD.
Like,
Have you ever seen Snoop Dogg play COD? Brother,
no one told me. All right, nobody would say, hey,
Sir?
you meet Grace Warner.
Yeah,
Never.
Sir.
I asked if I could meet everyone. I would have loved
And they
to
never
do
had
that.
any of us to do that. No, it's like you act like I knew they told me like this happened. Do you want me to? And I said no, never happened. They never hit you up anything. Entirely political corporate move, and that's what I'm saying. It's deeper than what you think it is, and that's what people get caught up in.
And
the
I
bullshit,
understand.
you know what I mean?
I'll speak for 1 minute. I understand that.
Yeah, but how is that her fault though? Guys, I don't want to be a defender, Andy. Like fucking outrage. That is not her fault. That's not her fault. She wants to be engaged with something. Okay, she goes into an industry not knowing a lot. Okay, and then she just navigates it that way, and then to have all of the industry problem crushed on her, and I think that's kind of odd. I genuinely think it's an odd way to navigate problems and shit. It's just not the way to do it. I'm sorry, it's just not the way to do it.
To you, I'm not.
It's not the way to do it,
I'm not a normal FaZe recruit. I don't make sense. And why would I join FaZe? Because of that. I think for me in my meetings with them and what I really went home, and it was like a lot of.
Well, here's something crazy, little spoiler alert. I'm about to lose $10 million to her. Seriously, it's actually bad.
back and forth with my home with my friends. Like I just.
Wow.
She said she didn't want it though, so I'm clear.
A big decision.
Wait, how?
Because FaZe is known for being, like I said, like it's the guys org. It's there have been like I know that maybe things have upgraded and changed a bit, but since the beginning, you guys make pretty sexist comments, pretty degrading comments.
Example.
I mean, I've seen your tweets where you're joking about.
Okay, I have to pause it here because I have to say something. She's about to pull out a terrible tweet of mine from 2013. That was bad. And there's probably even worse tweets out there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've deleted a lot of them. Whenever I've seen them, like, oh my god, I can't believe I tweeted that. You were there back in the community. We all tweeted really, really bad things. And I don't know if you guys want to demonize me for the tweet. It was me responding to Tensor, and I said the R word, and I said it about Emma Watson for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I did. I don't even know Emma Watson like that. He must have like loved Emma Watson. I just responded with some crazy troll shit. So I'm just saying, I'm being honest about what I tweeted because I don't want him to try to use it against me, make it seem like I'm something I'm not. I don't even know why I'm like over defending a 2013 tweet, but it's just I know how these motherfuckers twist shit, bro. You're free to have any opinion you want over my 16-year-old tweet, but I do apologize for that. I did tweet some crazy shit.
I mean, I can link.
I will give you $10 million if you can give me that tweet. Seriously, I will owe you $10 million. If you can find a tweet of me talking about doing that, I will give you $10 million.
Oh, I didn't say it.
10 million. I don't have 10 million. I will owe you for the rest of my life
It's from
10 million.
2013.
I don't care if it's from 2003. Find it.
Okay, I will.
'Cause I
Bro,
know.
I was so confident. I was so confident because I've never seen that tweet resurface or anything. Posted at 2013 and never saw it again.
Click a link and it's
Not my
it's-
tweet. I've never even had a crush on Emma Watson. That's so random. I barely even
Wait
know
a
who she
minute.
is.
No, you said Emma Watson. I'll
me a
find
tweet.
it.
Show me a tweet.
I'll see if I can find it right now. But
Yes.
someone responded to one of my tweets with it.
That's fucking insane. There's no way I would ever tweet that in my life.
Okay, that is
So,
crazy.
No, that is
You
Yeah.
guys are
No, I
known for
was-
very sexist things. Do you want me to link it to you
Wait,
so you
what the
can delete
fuck?
it? Do you
No,
wanna-
absolutely.
I think, because I think.
No,
I-
actually, that's so crazy, bro. What the fuck? I owe you $10 million now.
But yeah,
Chat, chat.
it,
I think banter is guys. I think banter is fine. I think sometimes some things can come across as like being a hater of women. I think sometimes some things, if you want to put it that way, it does. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking even in the current year when you're banned with somebody. If I'm with somebody and I call him a bitch, okay, when it's a guy, it's a girl, you can say, dude, you call this girl a bitch. Yeah, but I call this guy a bitch too. Like sometimes there are behaviors that people will say, oh, you're woman hating. When it's like you don't have to go there. I don't think you have to, unless you can establish a pattern of somebody doing that. I think that's fine calling somebody a bitch, right? And people they come out and say, yo, dude, that's anti-woman. Settle the fuck down. You need to chill out and take a breather, brother. Okay. I also do think though that like saying, oh, guys, I do think that like generally though, I'm not trying to be woke, but in the initial video saying like, oh, dude, I wouldn't let her touch me. I think that was like, it's just kind of out of pocket. I'm not gonna say, oh my god, I'm offended. I think that was out of pocket. It's just not something
Really
Yeah,
scary.
do you want
For
$10
me.
million?
I'm really
No.
thinking like, all right, how am I gonna pay her back now? Like, I'm really thinking that. I'm like, wow, I just lost $10 million that I have to.
I'd say it's sexist. I'm just saying
Got
it's
a
just
payment
it's just
plan,
kind
so I gotta
of
figure
odd
it
to say.
out.
Because I was like, shit, if I have to like figure out some sort of payment plan, let's do it. You sure you don't want it?
No, on the
Okay.
record, I do not want $10
Okay,
million
because I was
from
that
you.
confident that I've never said anything like that. It must have been some crazy.
God!
That's
No, and
so
listen,
insane.
it was really scary for me to walk into
But
an
obviously, you know.
organization.
But obviously, you know
with
that's not
these
like.
people.
That's so crazy. I'm actually mind blown.
And,
I'm actually mind blown.
And when you responded to me and said, I wouldn't let you touch me on my drunkest night, I immediately blocked you.
Yeah.
I was like, I want nothing to do with this guy.
Yeah.
I just want to keep doing what my mission is in this industry. And if that means I have to leave FaZe because it's not working out, then that's it. But I'm going to keep doing what I want to do. And then I sat on it more. And everyone was saying like, I'm
That's
blocking.
fair
I was like, no,
enough.
fuck you. I'm doing what is right by me. I'm always gonna do what's honest to me. But then I was sitting with it more, and my entire life in the gaming industry has been receiving comments like this. And the reporting system on these video games is bullshit. And even though
course,
it's
yeah.
trolls, even though it's always trolling, it doesn't feel good.
No, and I get
It
that,
feels
and
like
that's why I
shit.
told you I understand it was supposed to be your special day and like the way you could have felt. So I've been understanding all this from your point of view. Everything you've said, I'm like, bro, like she's live, she sees all this hate. Like, how's anybody gonna respond? So that's why like I took everything you said with a grain of salt. I'm like, she's just emotionally responding.
But that's
It's
why
okay.
I unblocked you, because I was like, how many times?
I don't want people to say like cap or like that this shit has no validity. I'm not gonna go all in on it, okay? But that's kind of true. And when somebody that isn't a troll or a random viewer or a random person, somebody who's like a figure, right? Like somebody who levels out with her goes there, it inflames everybody else behind it, and it makes everybody that has these thoughts to like it's a green flag. It's like the leader and says, you know what, guys, all this dog shit that everybody says no today, guys, fucking go for it. Boom, that sucks. I'm gonna say that's just
Am
kind
I
of
going to get
that's how it is.
like the chance in my life to have like a face-to-face with an internet troll that talks to me in a degrade.
I mean, it's not an internet troll. Sure,
I never met you before, and you
can
trolled
paint
me.
it how you want
trolled
to.
me
For
on the
sure, but you
internet.
also asked for it, did you not? Did you or not? Did you or did you not ask for it?
I didn't ask for sexism.
You asked
You
for
can troll.
whatever comments you said,
You
and I
can
didn't
troll.
honestly see it as sexism.
You wouldn't
and
have said
I
it
honestly,
to a guy.
I mean, sure, I would have said something else to a guy, but it's like it's different things. But okay, it's like if you want to
You
talk about
wouldn't
that,
have
that's a
said
whole
something
different
sexist
conversation.
to a guy. You can't.
I mean, yeah, because I'm a guy, so you have to be the opposite sex to say that. So it's like it's unfair.
But I'm not
that
gonna
I
come
can't.
after you
No.
that way.
Yeah, sure, but you obviously know I don't mean that.
I came
Cool,
after
can
you in a
take it
totally
however you-
different wrong way.
Yeah, and I don't care about that.
I'm gonna go ahead and flat out disagree about with this take. If you're something, you can still hate on it and it be labeled as like being that way. I mean, if I still think that if you're fucking, bro, that's just just my thought.
Because I realized like, who cares? You didn't say anything bad. You said I'm proud of you. Like, who cares? Like, I'm not.
And I
tripping.
am. I also talked in the video about how my mom
Right.
Yeah, I
into
heard
drugs.
that.
My dad is 28 years sober, and he hates your guts right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I
But he
understand.
also wanted me to tell you that
if you're a girl and you do and say things that are like anti-woman, you're still a woman hater. If you're white and you do like a bunch of fucking, or you're black and you do a bunch of racism, whatever, it's still racist. Like what?
if you ever want
It doesn't disappear because you're of the same. That's not how it works.
I appreciate that. No, I appreciate that. For real.
What did I say, man?
He's available because he's been a sponsor for multiple people,
I
and
appreciate that.
She was saying stuff after she didn't want in the video, so I cut it. And nothing related to the story. Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. For real. But no, I just never took it that way. You know what I mean? I was in like a wheelchair for 2 years and I got hurt a lot. Like, I promise you, no pussy on the internet can hurt my feelings. Like, it's actually impossible. They can try. Just please try.
Bro, it's crazy how much she's laughing and smiling and looking at me like that, and then where it ends, you guys are gonna be mind blown. I just can't believe this happened. I can't.
Like, you're just
chill
wasting
I'm
your
being. I'm
time.
so
Like,
chill.
I don't care.
What
It
the
doesn't
fuck?
bother me because I know things for what they are. And I know you don't mean that. I know if we spoke face to face, if we ever had a genuine conversation, we would not feel no type of way against each other. It was just you got caught up in the crossfire of an ongoing war with FaZe. They should never have put you up to that. They knew I was going to say something. They knew people were going to criticize it, but they put you up to it anyways. Whether you agreed to it or not,
No,
it's like
nobody
they just
told me.
yeah, they never told you there was going to be a war. Like, hey, you're going to get a fuck ton of hate. By the way,
they told me
Rain might
that
make a
FaZe
video.
fans
boom, boom.
might. Oh no! Did you tell them you were gonna do that?
I don't have to. They know. I'm making a video about everything. I just leaked all their fucking numbers. I have a book that exposes all their numbers, and I'm leaking everything to show.
Yeah, no. I had. They warned me that FaZe fans would not take a particular liking to me, but I was like, I'm used to that. I just got off of Stranger Things,
Yeah.
and I received more hate from that fandom than like anything.
Bobby
And
cares?
those haters are
They're
a
kids
lot
also.
more creative than
But they're also children,
these
right?
ones.
But
So.
they can grow up and not feel that way, not act that way. I was such a, you see, clearly I was a toxic kid. That's why I couldn't even fathom that I tweeted that. I'm 27 now. Like, that's impossible for me. I don't even think that way. But whatever, kids, shock value, they say crazy things. That's why I never trip on kids.
Oh, this is whatever, I guess.
They're gonna grow up and not be that way for the most part. Some might be fucking trolls forever, but generally I've seen so many kids, like you probably said crazy things too when we were 13. We all did, all the COD kids, like.
Yeah, which is
So
why
that's why-
I'm used to the comments like you made.
Yeah,
I
like-
think I just wasn't prepared for joining an org and one of the founders of the org giving me the same reaction that I get in gaming.
But also know
Like,
that
I
that
wasn't
never
used to
came
that.
before.
That's
you.
what I said earlier.
I was being so polite. I swear
You
to
should
God.
have trolled me in a more creative way. Why are
But I
you
wasn't
using
trying to troll you.
2013 insults?
But I'm not. I don't even know. But like, I didn't even say anything. I mean, other until after. But in the beginning, in the first one, I said nothing bad. I kept
But
saying
when
you're a
I
wholesome
asked for the
person.
roast,
You're
why
nice.
did you do it in
The Among Us
a
thing
new
I
way?
trolled. The Tumblr thing I
Yeah.
trolled. But that's fine.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Nah.
Everything's good.
Chat, I'm gonna say, chat, guys, that is a classic Adin fan base fucking apologetic way to say, like, when you do, oh, dude, I said some dumb shit, but I'll say some nice things. I call them nice. I said he's ugly as fuck, broke Yandy, but I said, that was a nice shot. You look nice. Like, dude, that's how it is.
What's going on?
It has no validity. It has no validity.
Faces.
Come on, man. What the fuck is that?
Like, it's just.
That's like a child way of
You know,
thinking.
like, but it is like when you said it's home. Like, come on, is it really home to you?
The employees. The
That's
employees.
not- they're not
Okay.
FaZe, though.
The reason why I said Adin fan base shit, dude, you know, chat, last month when Adin went on the streams and when crazy mode, right? They're like, wait, he said bitch, fat whale, right? But he gave a guy $1,000 that night. And he gave that guy $5,000 that night, and it's like, dude, that's not how it works, dude. Like,
They're
come
the
on,
people I
man.
know. I never got to meet
But they
you.
come and go every week. But that's
not-
FaZe. That's the fundamental problem that I'm trying to break down. Is that you don't join FaZe anymore. You sign with an agency, and it's wrong.
But they're the people
Like,
I work with. They're the people helping me create my content. They're the people who are helping
yeah,
me.
but that's not FaZe. That's like
make
signing to it
things.
for their resources, not for the team. So maybe that's what I'm saying. If they want to help other talent and like build them up, like why join
They
FaZe?
wanted
though?
to rebrand and start by signing.
But
That's
it needs
not-
to have a mesh with members so people know you're part of the FaZe ecosystem, right? That's the point of FaZe. It's some sort of like family.
I mean,
some
I
sort
probably
of
stream
Gatekeeping,
more
yeah.
than you do.
That's gatekeeping slash being short-sighted in how business is conducted. Sorry.
Who?
I want to be anti-phase or anti-rend. This is how it is.
Oh,
He's a
you're
FaZe
right. The guy that
member?
they keep forgetting to put on the roster list when we talk about rosters. I got you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the truth, right? It's like there's people that don't really have a connection to the FaZe ecosystem, and it's the truth. Like there's no mesh, no brand, no memorable moments with
That's
those
no disrespect, bro. It's just like it is what it is.
people to the brand and what actually gives.
Bro, most of FaZe, the vast majority of FaZe these days, have nothing to do with the FaZe brand and doesn't conduct themselves as FaZe used to back in the days. All the esports teams and the whatever, all these guys, bro, you think that this random fucking small dude that doesn't speak English and plays some fucking league game or some shit, oh guys, phase up. I know they're about no, they don't, and who cares? Nobody gives a fuck. Like that's how they decided to go with the brand, and I mean, so be it.
their life, right? The brand is a logo that represents us, me and my homies. And
That's
what
the
we did
point.
coming up.
No, you don't get it. They're now the minority in this. I don't think you understand it. The amount of outrage and mauledness at these things was like zero, almost nothing compared to this. It's about if you're gonna get mauled about a certain concept that people are alienating the brand because of expansion, you need to attribute your energy equally across the topics. You don't just hold back and chill. And whenever some girl is like go crazy and say, "Yo, guys, I'm not doing it because I'm doing it because it's an anti-brand." Bro, things have been anti-phase for a decade. What about it? It's just how it is.
So are you
And
just
that's
not
what
going to
people
back
believe.
any recruit?
I'm gonna back every recruit that makes sense. Yeah, everyone that makes sense, I will back, and everyone that doesn't, I will never.
So
No.
because I can't do a trick shot, I don't make sense?
No, it's not because that's a
Then
troll.
what?
I'll give
I
you three
stream,
things.
I make content.
A lot of people stream and make content, right? Like it's not about streaming and making content. It's about where you fit in, and it's not like a bad thing about you. It's not saying you're not capable. That's what I said. You could easily be 100 Thieves member that makes sense. You're friends with all of them. When I checked your following, no FaZe people other than replays followed you. A lot more FaZe people, part of the ecosystem, that didn't know who you were. No disrespect, you probably didn't know who I was until the drug thing. But that's fine. That's fine.
That's
I'm
the
cool with that.
charm.
I'm not tripping on that. It's no disrespect. You gotta kind of like take your emotions out of it and just look at
Look
it
at
for
the way she's looking, bro. I thought everything was good. I'm okay. She's understanding that. And then
what it is, right? I'm extremely logical and I only base everything I do off logic, not off
Bobby!
emotion. Maybe the trolling shit, but that was just like for YouTube. Who cares, right? I don't mean it, and you like again. That's why I'm here to express to you that I genuinely do not mean it. I do not mean any of the mean comments. I was just trolling.
He is
I have
missing-
nothing
he is
against
missing
you.
the
I don't
point,
know. You seem like a very nice guy.
Chap.
Good energy. You're a good human. Don't care. You're fine. But man,
Isn't it me
Okay.
that they said they
It is missing. Basically, it's like who fits in the phase is like old school trick shot, edgy Andy from way back when playing COD, playing whatever game, trick shot, cool guy montage, YouTube shit. That era has died. Nobody that you can hire these days fits that brand. It's just not possible. Nobody can carry that brand and that recognition ever. It's gone. It is gone. Whether you like it or not, it is not possible to carry that anymore. So anything else from that point on, it will be whatever the fuck. That's just how it is. As long and if you're mad about that, you have a point. You were right to get mad about that. But you have to attribute it at least somewhat equally across the board. Otherwise, it makes you look like a hypocrite.
wanted to bring more of the energy of like
Who's
me and my
Jav?
group of
they also
friends
told me they
in
weren't
the
going to steal
base.
my company, but you don't say things, right? People be saying stuff.
I know you say a lot of shit.
I say real things. I say truthful things. That's kind of my thing. I
Jev.
don't lie. I
You
tell
should
the
delete
truth.
some tweets before you say that.
Well, I was also a child. Oh, how old was I there? 2013.
I don't know. I was a child too, and I didn't say that.
Yeah, it's a different world.
Yeah, okay. Okay, now I gotta cook her then. Now she's getting cooked. What she just said is dumb. That is dumb. Of course you didn't say those things because you weren't in those spaces at those ages. In those spaces, she wasn't. She wasn't. Therefore, sorry to say. I guess I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Okay, but what she says has a small amount of validity, and then it falls flat on her face because she wasn't there. Didn't know. Is Jav in the chat?
People said the craziest thing. Pretty much
We're the
every.
same age.
I hear you. I hear you. But you know, different world,
I was
different
on the
people.
internet at that time too.
Were you on MW2?
Cause I won.
Were you on Modern Warfare 2 in 2009?
No,
10,
I
11?
don't play Call of Duty.
That's what I'm
sorry.
saying. It's like it's something just
I
if
get
you know,
that
you
that's
know.
like a requirement for FaZe.
Yeah, but it's kind of no, it's not a requirement for FaZe, but it's just like it kind of gives you an understanding of like where we came up from. It was not a good place. You're right. It was the most.
Oh, xQc.
Oh, I'm flat. I just spit a little bit. Oh my fucking god! Dude, why is it that when I flash somebody, it's like I just slapped them in the face with a fucking napkin from a little kid's birthday party? But when I get fucking flashed, it's like some big brolic black dude named fucking xQc pulled a fucking bedsheet over the head of my head and just proceeds to skull fuck me!
Jesus.
I spawn die! Spawn die. Spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die! It was gone!
That is classic.
What aftermath?
And you might say, bro, this is like 12-year-old humor. This is old. Yeah, so what? That's what it was like. So when you come in and you come in like this and you say, well, this didn't exist. Well, I didn't do that. Well, of course you didn't. You weren't there. You don't know what it was like, brother. That's just how it is.
Toxic place on the internet, but we're not all really like that. And everyone gets that. There's not a white person you can find me from 2011 played Modern Warfare 2 and say hard R. They all did, and they know they did.
It's
They
fucking
know,
true.
but they said it anyways. And now they're probably cool. They don't say that shit. And they're probably respectful people that aren't ignorant.
Some.
But that's reality. You're a kid. You're around. That's your environment. You say crazy shit. You have to understand things for what they are. Even if somebody just randomly says a very racist word, do they really mean it? What
Can
is
I
their intention
ask
behind
you,
it? Sure.
Why do you say things for shock value if it's not honest to who you are? Because I
Like
feel
what?
like I've.
Other than that one side comment where I said you're mid, like the world's gonna be okay. The world's not crumbling because
Okay.
your life's not over.
Well, okay, guys, I gotta say it again. I'm sorry. I hate to stop chat, guys. It's not for shock value. I don't think. Listen, guys. Whenever you're fucking molding and you're doing banter mode, okay, bro, you're not searching for shock value. You're just fucking going full out, man. It's not for shock value. It causes shock value, sure, right? But most people that do it isn't for shock value. Like, what the fuck?
I feel like I'm
Things
only
are okay.
saying factual things, and what I said got more views than what you said.
Yeah, because because they couldn't believe that that's what you respond. Views like I don't give a fuck. I'm not looking at that shit. You think I'm like looking through the drama post? I don't give a fuck. I have one mission.
I couldn't
Delete the boomers. I have one fucking mission is to fuck them up. That is my only mission. I don't care about you. I don't care about son. I
Just
just want to make
troll me
sure. Of
along
course.
the way.
You asked for it, dog. You asked for it. You genuinely asked for it.
You
don't
said you
say
didn't.
things like
No, you said like don't get barbecued or whatever.
on me.
And you were like, I just wish you didn't respond to that.
I just wish you didn't. Me?
Yeah, that's what you said to me.
Yeah. Why did you respond? You should have just left it at what it is? Because you started talking on.
Because that's
he's
what
a
women want to
loser,
do. They
he's
want
this.
women to just not react.
It's not about.
Yeah, she called me a loser and shit on stream, by the way. There was more that she was saying about me, so I was like, bro, I'm gonna let her have her comments, but I'm gonna warn her. Stop talking about me. Don't get barbecued in the process. And she continued to talk about me, so okay, like.
But
bro.
then react and be okay with the consequences. That's life. React, there's a consequence. You can't just react and nothing happen. Can't go talk shit to someone and expect them not to beat the fuck out of you. You say something, you get disrespectful.
I
well-
wasn't threatening
I mean, you say he's right, but then he's hypocritical about it. So how does it make sense?
her, by the way, there, in case somebody flips it, because you fucking weirdos are so weird. I was just saying in life, in general, out in the street, anywhere, you know what I mean?
Say something,
How?
You open that door.
Wait, you
And
don't.
that's all- that's
Oh, you
you,
don't know
like-
context. So let me play
Like,
them.
I don't play the whole professional PR bullshit. I'm a human. Human first? Fucking everything before I'm a creator. I don't
But
give
why
a
don't you
fuck.
have honest reactions? Why do you do
I
things
do
for
have honest
shock
reaction.
value?
It's not really shock value.
That's
it's
what
just
you said.
the last line I shouldn't have put. I'll just troll and ask for forgiveness after, because I really don't mean it. It's like whatever.
Wow.
You know, because I don't mean it. You know what I mean? It's just I'm joking.
So
And
it
you can
is
take it how
shock
you want to.
value.
Of course. I mean, I'm trolling. That's what I'm trying. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time. I'm trolling. I do not mean it. Like I
I guess
genuinely.
I'll just operate differently than you.
I mean, it's the internet, right? It's not. We're not on a political debate talking about what we're doing for the world. We're talking about a FaZe
I
recruit over
am.
Mike. Are we really?
Yeah.
Okay, then we have two different goals. We're talking about two.
Wait, what you say?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the internet, right? It's not. We're not on a political debate talking about what we're doing for the world. We're talking about a FaZe
I
recruit over
am.
Mike. Are we really?
Yeah.
Okay, then we have two different goals. We're talking about two different things. What's your goal?
I want to stop sexism in the gaming industry.
Okay, but I mean, if you feel what I said was necessarily sexist, I don't.
I do. You wouldn't have said
That's
it if I was
crazy.
a guy.
I mean, guys call guys ugly as fuck all the fucking time.
You wouldn't have said that you wouldn't let me touch you on your drunkest night.
Well, guys have different. You just say different. If I mean,
Okay,
if I was-
I'm gonna say I disagree with this entire segment. I just do.
The way this conversation is going right now, it's just so random. So
What?
it's-
But I'm a
Something
straight male. If I
that
was a
isn't-
gay male would say something about that. It's not about sexism. It's just about what your preference is as a man. For me personally.
Dude, it got weird at this point. It just started talking about weird stuff, so ignore that part.
It's because at that point you kind of allow yourself to go harder and you do like crazier shit on the basis that you're doing something or you're doing part of a movement, and then people will justify it, and then it's like, okay, then I can justify doing this then, and then do it, and then things get crazy, dude. I don't agree. I don't really agree with that. Sorry, I just don't agree with it.
Like, I mean, you can see it how you want to see it, obviously. That's a whole different conversation. But again, I meant no sexism and I had no intention to hurt your feelings. And that's why I felt really bad. People think it's because of backlash. I don't give a fuck. I didn't even see any, to be honest. Because I didn't check the other stuff. I only saw my interactions. I didn't really see backlash, to be honest.
I mean, there was intention to hurt my feelings.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't. You asked for a barbecue and I delivered. That's George Foreman.
And that's still hurt my
Okay,
feelings.
because I don't. Okay, because sexism is one thing. Okay, out of pocket is one. What he said was out of pocket. Do I think it's inherently sexist? I don't really think so. So saying that you did all that because you're going anti-sexist in the gaming industry doesn't really make sense. It just seems like it's like a bit of a cop out. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the pathing of the thinking. The path doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know. And I understand that, and that's why I apologize. So
But
do
you
want me
just
to...
said that you knew that that was too far and that you should have.
Yeah, I know.
and
But
that
like I said, the
didn't
video just
hit.
didn't hit. Whatever. I understand it. That's why I'm apologizing. I don't know what else you would...
Please, somebody do like an apology count of how many times I've apologized to her already for the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Please, including the one on Twitter too. Don't leave that one out.
Want me to do? Do you want me to be demonized as a horrible human for calling you mid that I went to touch on my drunkest night? Like, what do you want? You want me to forever just like, who gives a fuck? Because it's like you want to super victimize yourself over that. Okay, then I guess I'm hurt. How dare you? How dare you bring up the worst time in my life? I'm fucking hurt. How dare you? It's like, what are we talking about? I'm fucking hurt. I almost died. And I called you mid and you responded something that almost took my life. That almost left my mom without a son and support. See, I can play that fucking game all day.
I'm an actor too, bitch.
Fuck that game. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, that's
And
just
it's like, how could you let other people hurt your feelings? Do you not believe in yourself? Are you not a confident woman? You should be. You should be. You've accomplished great things. You should feel confident in yourself.
Am I
Fuck
not
all
a
that.
confident woman? You don't know me.
So then how's this hurting your feelings? If I called you mid, you should be like, fuck him. Who cares what I say? And if you bring up my drug past, are you getting emotional?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just speaking the truth. I don't want you to get
I
emotional.
don't like you.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just being very logical. I understand how you feel, but you brought things up against me. How do
I
you
think
expect me
you're
to
a
react?
terrible person.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she's pulling the acting shit out now. Because I said that
Pulling the acting shit out now.
How am I a terrible person for what?
Pulling the acting
How
shit
am I a
out
terrible
now.
person? Explain.
I don't owe you an explanation, actually.
And I owe you an explanation.
Macho, tell Vera that I'm not doing this video, and if they release anything, that I'm leaving, please. Get fucking wrecked.
okay. That was odd. There's a bit of a lack of finesse there at the end. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. When things go on that route, I mean, well, because you kind of like two options there. When something like this happens, you can either like, you know, when it's like finish him type shit, right? Or you can kind of like go hands off and give it a breather, right? I mean, you can say, oh, dude, you're just playing the victim, or whatever. You don't know what it's like. You don't know like the nature of why the person was feeling that or displaying emotion. You don't know. So it's like doubling down and going harder is like opportunistic. I think it's gonna. I mean, say whatever you want. I just think that's kind of how it is. What you say? I mean, you're not gonna all chat and chat. You're like, dude, I'm such a chat, bro. Well, bro, when somebody starts crying because they might feel some way, I'm gonna fucking triple down and clap their ass, dude. I'm gonna go crazy on them because now they're weak and I'm going for the kill. Like, come on, man.
Actual good take.
Like, I don't know.
Feeling down, can't seem to shake it.